hey, this feeling, it feels weird. It feels weird to wake up on a Saturday and actually talk about something positive for a change. It actually feels weird. I'm not gonna lie. I've not even had time to do my hair or anything like that. No makeup on, obviously. But to actually celebrate a win, oh my God, it actually feels weird. Everton 0, Newcastle 2. Oh, let me just say it one more time. This doesn't feel right. Everton 0, yeah. Newcastle 2. So we scored 2, they scored 0. Or nothing. 0. Zilch. Nothing. Oh my God. Graham Jones, Black and White Army. Forget that fraud. Whoever that fraud was that was in charge, forget him. He's gone. He's gone. Backup dancer. Hey, it feels good to have a... What's this? Hold on. What's this? Cheeks are moving. Oh, it's a smile. Oh, it's a smile. Whoa. It's a smile. We actually won a game. Ladies and gentlemen that are watching this and in attendance today, Newcastle United won a game of football. And it wasn't on FIFA. It wasn't on Football Manager. It was actually real life in the Premier League. Yes, we won a game against Everton. And I'm just trying to... I don't know who to thank. I'd like to thank, my mum, my dad, the people that are playing as well. I'd like to thank Graham as well. Shout out to the solicitor. I told you, listen, banging estate agent, aka Graham Jones. I'd like to thank him as well. I'd like to thank a whole lot of people as well. In fact, where's my manners, man? Where's my manners? Excuse me 1 second. I'm just going to invite some people in. I'm going to be 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Hold on. Right, we're back. Because again, I'm just going to invite some people, man, to share this joy. I don't know what's wrong with you people in the comment section, man. Usually you lot are talking when we're losing. But what now? You don't want to celebrate with me, man? Come on. Listen, if you're a Newcastle fan and you're watching this, celebrate. Because this could be like one of the last games that we actually win for the season. So let's embrace it. Let's embrace the fact that we just beaten Everton twice in one season. In one whole season. And we didn't concede. It was the battle of the two England goalkeepers, the Pretender, and obviously Carl Darlow, bro. But yeah, what we're saying. Statman Keith, what are you telling me? After before he gets in a win at last, Newcastle had to ruin my weekend for a change. Big 3 points. Let's hope this is the turning point for the season. I mean, look, we looked a lot better. I'm not going to lie. I cannot lie about what my eyes did see, and they saw a good performance. Hi, for how you doing? Great with it. Listen, I'm doing fine, bro. Like, although we can't go outside really and truly now, but to see my team win and not concede and actually put in a performance. Shout out to Graham Jones. Listen, the best solicitor / estate agent in the league. That's what I'm talking about. And again, if Steve Bruce has not been taking note, listen, where is it? Listen. Hold on 2 seconds, man. If Steve Bruce wasn't doing this, yeah, taking notes all game, I don't know what he's doing. Because my man's on a mill year. Steve Bruce should have been like this. So, you stick a defender there and a midfielder there, and what, they pass to them, and then they pass it to the striker. Oh, is that what I'm meant to be doing? That's what I was meant to be doing. So, yeah, Steve Bruce should have been getting his pen and pad out and making sure that he takes notes. But for 18 months, we haven't looked like that in 18 months. I'm not even exaggerating. So Steve Bruce, get yourself one of these. It's blank at the moment because that's what you've probably been working off, a blank piece of paper. Graham Jones is coming. Shout out to the solicitor, Graham Jones. He probably said, right, Steve, what you need to do, you need to get 4 defenders. What, 4? Well, not 5. Nah, Steve, that's a bit outdated. You know the older guy, he did that, but he did it well. He actually knew what he's doing. Stop copying and pasting him, yeah, and do what you need to do. Okay, so you get 4 defenders. What happens next? And then you get 5 midfielders. What, 5 midfielders? Yes, 5 midfielders. And then what do I do with the guy up top? Well, you pass to him, and then he might score. What? So we might actually score a goal? Okay, yes. We might score a goal, but we might score it twice. 2 goals? Okay. That's what went on in the dressing room today. I guarantee you, bro. And this is what happens when we let a solicitor / estate agent in charge and not some fraud of a manager called Steve Bruce. Thank you very much. There we go. Bruce out. Bro, listen. Bruce can be in, out, as long as he just sits his ass on the sideline. Everyone's seen the picture. Everyone's seen the picture. Bruce in the background. He's doing a little side eye to my man. He's thinking, who's this guy trying to take charge? And lo and behold, he takes charge, and we actually look like we're doing some bits. Yes, bro. What's going on? We won a game. We won a game. It's mad. It's mad. It's all mad. This is rare to me. So I got to embrace it. Take it in. Take it all in. Yes, what we say, Johnny B. From Cool. Shout out to you, bro. That was extra. Yo, that was extra, bro. I don't know what that is. It's been a while. Talk to me. It's been 12 games. I don't know what it feels like. 12 games is a long time, bro. I just need to embrace this shit. Yes, Graham Jones. I've been singing it myself. I don't know if I'm meant to, but or not. But Graham Jones' Black and White Army beats Bruce's Black and White Army 2-3-0, hands down, easily. It's the new assistant, Coach Bounce. I'm managing that, yeah. Usually you get a new manager bounce, but you're getting a new assistant manager bounce to win. That is, yo, it's mad. It's great to see ASM and Callum Wilson back on form. You never know, it might be also been the Graham Jones effect. Listen, I think it's the Graham Jones effect. I think it's the fact that we play players in the right position effect. It's the tactics effect. It's the not have Steve Bruce in charge effectively. I mean, his name's on the door, but he's not really in charge. Like, we can see that by the sidelines. Like, every man and their dog can see that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's all of those effects. Which one? Pick one. You know what I'm saying? So pleased to see. Listen, I don't know what this is. This feeling feels foreign to me, but I like it. I want to keep it in and bottle it. Like, I might have to watch this back and just realize, like, yo, this is what happens when you actually win a game. It's crazy and it's surreal. Like, this is what Liverpool fans must be feeling like all of last season. Manchester United fans might be feeling this season. Chelsea way back then when they was actually winning games. All of them supporters, even Arsenal to a certain extent when they win cups and that. This is what they feel like all the time. So I've got to embrace this, milk it for as all as I can, and then, boy, mad. We've been ill. It's time to get back on the train. Listen, I don't know what we need to do, man. Listen, I'm already willing to give Graham Jones the keys to the Palace, bro. That's it. Steve Bruce can get some little, I don't know, desk job back at headquarters or whatever. But for whatever Steve Bruce has been doing for the past 18 months needs to change. And it has changed today. And thankfully, you've seen the likes of Fippin. Miguel Almiron put a shift in. You've seen Callum Wilson obviously score 2 goals. Callum Wilson could have had a hat-trick. Callum Wilson could have had 2 hat-tricks. He had this one in the first half, I believe, might have got saved. What else happened? One hit the post as well, I remember that. Then there's another one after he scored the 2 goals as well, I think, or before he scored the 2 goals. So he could have had 3 or 4 goals. But again, glad to see him back on the score sheet as well. What a find he's been for us. So 10 goals, I believe, this season. He's got to his 100th goal mark as well for career goals as well. So happy for him. I'm glad to have him in the side as well. But again, before he wasn't even getting the service. He was getting nowhere near goal. Today, he not only had the goal that he scored was probably the hardest out of the lot. Like, to get that much leap and whatever into that header. Like, fair enough, Shelby kind of drilled it in, but at the same time, to get that much leap and that much drift into it, that is crazy. And then obviously the second goal, he just caught him on the counter. They was obviously going all for it. Jamal Lewis, again, that's another one I got to shout out. Jamal Lewis, because he got a lot of stick, maybe rightfully so or not, but yeah, Jamal Lewis with the assist, and obviously then Callum Wilson then slots it home. So yeah, man, yeah. What else are we saying? Some guy, Dino, you're funny, bro. Listen, he's a coach, but on the weekdays he's an estate agent. Come on, but if you use it in the last stream, I was calling him a estate agent and a solicitor. I'll still not change that. Listen, he does two jobs in it. On the weekend, he helps out his mate Brucey, you know, give him a bit of tactical nous and all the rest of it because, you know, Brucey doesn't do tactics. And during the week, he's a solicitor, Graham Jones and Jones, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. The assistant manager bounce. Hey, Jeff, you're going a bit too far, man. Let's go shirts off outside, everyone. Listen, have you seen what it's like outside? I don't know about you. I know Jordy's a man, didn't it? But, yeah, let's not go crazy. Statman Keith always comes in with the stats. Newcastle United's first win versus Everton away at Goodison Park since 2010 when Newcastle United won 1-0 with a pile driver shot from Ben Arthur. Remember that. Was that our last win? 2010. It feels like it. It really does. That really does feel like our last win, even though it was 12 games ago. But 12 games is a long ass time. But yeah, shout out as always for the stats there. There'll be a lot of drunken Newcastle fans tonight. Trust me. I think even Steve Bruce will get on the sauce tonight. He deserves it. I mean, he's been getting some stick, but boy, I'm sure he can sleep a lot easier tonight. I'm not even, in fact, I'm not even going to watch his press conference because the amount of rubbish he comes out with when we lose. Imagine the stuff that he's going to come out when we win. He's going to be like, yeah, I've been saving this one for a rainy day. You know, Graham's come in, yeah, fair enough, but I knew what I was doing all along, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, right, mate. Listen, Graham's come in and saved your ass, bruv. Oh, man. Anthony, darling, what you saying, bro? Jones on the touchline barking out instruction with Bruce, just standing there was embarrassing and says, that's it, man. That shot, yeah, is going to be like it's going to be the making of our season. That shot right there. Graham Jones pointing, doing what managers do on the sideline. Steve Bruce giving the little side of like, what's this guy on? Like, doesn't he know not to, you know, not do much? Graham's coming, fair play to him. Terrible record at Luton, but at the same time he's coming and barking orders, and he can hear him because obviously there's no fans, so you can hear him on the sidelines giving the orders and stuff. And by all means, look, I'm going to chalk it down to my man because I don't think if we had Bruce just in charge, I don't think we would have been getting that anytime soon. I'm not going to lie to you. Welcome to our new director of football, Mr. I wouldn't give him that high of an accolade. No way. No way. The way he's been having us playing this season, it's been horrendous. So it's a welcome addition to see us playing half decent today. Yeah. What we saying? Feels good to win again, but even better knowing we also play well at the same time. I know. Imagine that. Like, look at the positives. So many positives. We've won. Well, we won convincingly. We've quite kept a clean sheet. No players injured, which is another thing as well. Wilson's back scoring again, which also helps. So many other people picked up good performances. Like if you used to rank the players, Darlow obviously, you know, gets a standard 8-9, pulled off a couple of decent saves. The back line itself, quite convincing. Cher was okay. Clark came in for Lascelles, who got injured. Manquillo, there you go. In fact, Johnny says it as well. Manquillo on speed. Listen, Manquillo is a welcome addition back in the back line. We've always had problems with that right back position, but to say the least, like Manquillo was a welcome addition back at that right back slot because I can no longer see Yedlin there. Obviously, I don't think he's going to be there because work permit issues. And Emil Kraft is woeful. I'm sorry, I've got to say it. So Manquillo back in the side, great. Jamal Lewis putting a shift. Shelby and Hendrick were okay. Still not convinced about them too. Hayden, again, listen, every tackle, boom, in there, like swim there. Like this is the guy. If Lascelles not available, I probably consider him as one of our captains in the side. So yes, great from him. Ryan Fraser, again, I would like to see a little bit more from him. I saw a tweet earlier, and I'm gonna say it now. Like I thought Bruce wanted to see ASM, Fraser, and Miggy all in one side. What does he do? Replace ASM for Fraser. Go figure. But it was good to see ASM finally come onto the pitch. Miggy, as I said before, if Wilson doesn't get man of the match, Miggy runs him a close second. I know he runs and runs and runs, but it's runs with actually purpose, not just running for the sake of running. So that was that. And then Wilson, obviously, as you know, goes and gets 2 goals. Could have had about 2 or 3 more. Lovely job away. What we saying? Statman Key, what we saying? What do you think of the article in the Telegraph yesterday claiming that Bruce's future at Newcastle could be directed for? Oh my, don't bring me down, man. Don't bring, oh, is that why? Oh, Jeff, I understand your comment now. I thought you was just tongue-in-cheek, joking about. No, listen, I don't think we've done director of football yet. And if we're going to do director of football, like, what does he owe him a favour? That's one of them, I owe you a favour, Steve. Like, I've embarrassed you, so I need to move you upstairs. We don't owe Steve Bruce anything, man. Move him upstairs. No, not move him stuff. Move him out. I'm not even saying hire this Graham Jones guy straight away, because I still would like, I know it sounds very bougie of me, but I would like someone that I recognise, because again, this is only one game. I'm getting carried away because of one game, but at the same time, yeah, man, I don't know about Steve Bruce's director of football, man. Like, the fact, obviously he can't coach, but he might know how to spot a player. But most people on Football Manager know how to spot a player. That doesn't convince me that he could be director of football. I'm sorry, no. Even if we lost that today, I'd have at least been encouraged by the way we set out to play. Dino, man, like, obviously we showed encouragement in the Leeds game. We lost in the Leeds game. But to not only start relatively well, but we finished well as well. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I've just got to say, yeah, man, like, we played well. I can't believe it. I'm still in shock. Like, there was no, like, dodgy decisions or anything like that. It was just well thought out. That was it. There was even a moment in time when we was like, you know, playing it left, right, and centre. Like, it's kind of like the goal that we scored against Leeds. It was like proper passing, like a proper passing side. Like, imagine trying to say that 3 times. Proper passing side, yeah. And it just shows that it's there. Like, the players are there. The players are not shit. Like, we might be looking to bring in more players, which I doubt we are with it being a 30th Jan. But we've actually got players that can play. It's just getting the right person around who can do that. And if it's Graham Jones, it's Graham Jones, by the sounds of it. So, yeah, maybe Graham Jones is what we've been missing after all. I mean, it definitely isn't Bruce, because he's had his time to prove it to us. No compensation. That kind of makes sense then. If we move him upstairs, keep him on the relatively low salary that he is in comparison to Premier League managers, then that might be the reason why we move him upstairs to director of football. But really, like, has he got a proven track record? I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to just do it just to keep him happy, man. Like, flipping out, he'll survive, man. He'll survive. Johnny looks like you won some money. 5-1. Oh, boy. Graham Jones masterclass. Oh, Andrew, man. If you just come in, man, you missed it. All the hype, it's been seeped out of me now. I've just come back down to reality. I'm still happy, but at the same time, yeah, Graham Jones, man. Graham Jones, Black and White Army. I don't know what Bruce has been doing for 18 months. As I said before, I'm going to do this one again. Graham Jones is coming with this. Yeah, and he's come in and said, look, you need to be doing all this. Steve Bruce has been like, yo, this is the same plan that I've been bringing. No tactics, no nothing on it. So now, by the end of this game, I hope Steve Bruce has had one of these and filled it up from top to bottom on how to manage a football side, how to put people in the right positions, right formation, right substitutions, and all sorts, because I don't know what he's been getting away with for we do know what he's been getting away with for 18 months, but I don't know what he's been doing for 18 months. He needs to pull his finger out, because he's just been embarrassed by a guy that's been there 3 days. 3 days. We've seen the shots in training. We've seen, like, Graham Jones like, yo, come here, guys. What? You do know that Miguel Almiron, he's not a left back, you know. He can play in the number 10 role. What, really? Oh yeah, I mean, look, if you look closely, there's a number on his back. It says 10 on the back. Steve Bruce is like, what? Really? 10? Oh, that's what it meant. So I thought it meant, okay. I thought that was his order number. Oh, but he's actually a number 10. He plays a number 10 role. Yeah, Stevie Bruce. Yeah. And that guy that he spent 20 million on, Callum Wilson, he actually needs service to score goals. You know that, right? What do you mean service? Like table service? No, like, you know, like midfielders passing to him and wingers getting the balls into the box, and then, you know, like nice floated corners from Shelby, and you know, like the wing backs that you've got. You know that guy that you signed for like 15 million from Norwich? Like he can get balls into the box too, and then the right side can do it as well, and then that's what helps get your 20 million pound man to get goals. Do you know that, Bruce? Bruce probably be like, no, I never thought of that, you know. And then lo and behold, Shelby floats in a beautiful corner. Callum Wilson scores. And then obviously on the counter, Jamal Lewis plays him in. Callum Wilson scores as well. There you go. I mean, it's like, Steve Bruce, it's like this thing called tactics is an actual thing. Go figure. So yeah, man. Shout out to you, Max, as well. Jones already seems closer to the players than Bruce has ever done. Listen, Bruce lost the dressing room time ago. It's clear as day with those performances that he lost the dressing room. So for me, he's a welcome addition. Is he the full-time addition going forward? I do not know. I don't want to get too excited. I just want to get excited for this one game because it might be a while before we win the next game. I can't even remember who we got next. Trying to keep one game at a time. I know the whole cliche, but at the same time, as a Newcastle fan, that's the only thing you can do. So, yeah, interesting. I'm just baffled in itself, man. Who have we got next game? Anyone let us know in the chat who we've got the next game, and then we might actually be able to look forward to a game. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I sent in the message to them. I'm waiting for them to come in. If they want to come in, it's up to them. If not, then so be it. In fact, hold on. Let me just 2 seconds. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, I'm back. I've sent it in again. If they want to come in, it's up to them. But boy, I'm just happy that I'm allowed to witness a Newcastle United result. That is absolutely nuts, man. Again, how we've not been playing like that for the last 12 games, I do not know. But if Graham Jones is the answer, then the question is, Steve Bruce, what have you been doing for 18 months? That's what I need to know. Thomas, what a game. Come on. Listen, I was adamant that we was going to get absolutely thumped by Everton. Everton are a team in form-ish, I think. I mean, look, any team's a team in form against us, let's face it. The fact that you've got the likes of Dominic Calvert-Lewin and, you know, James Rodriguez and Decore and all of these players there against us. Against a Shelby and a flipping, what's it called? Hendrick in midfield. Like, I'm just like baffled how we actually managed to flipping not only win, but not concede. Because again, our midfield is just static. But yeah, amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff. It's not rocket science. Palace next at home. Ooh, Palace next at home. Now, Roy Hodgson's Palace. Oh, okay. See, I'm worried about Eze. Always worried about Zaha. Those are the main two, I would say. Oh, that man keeps coming with the full roster. Okay. Newcastle United's next games. Palace at home. Southampton at home. Chelsea away. Man United away. Wolves at home. West Brom away. How do you think it'll do? How many points for the next 6 games? Right. Palace. I want to say we're able to possibly get something. I want to say yes. But who knows? Who knows? Southampton as well. Same with that one as well. Chelsea. I don't know. Will the new manager bounce for them kick in by that stage? I'll have to assess over the next couple of games because obviously you drew on the first one. Man United away, write-off. Wolves at home. Yeah, I don't know. Probably a write-off. West Brom. That's one that we could get something from. Allardyce as well. So I'd say the Palace, Southampton, West Brom games are the ones that we can look forward to. But everything else, nah, write-off. Oh! Here we go. Right. Hey. Right. That was
Hey, hey,
hey,
I can't even stay long, yeah. But I thought, let me just
man,
jump in quickly.
listen, man. Come on, it's a party, it's a celebration, man. Come on, Graham
Hey,
Jones, White Army, man. Graham
bro,
Jones.
no, you lot are rude though, man. You lot are rude.
What do you mean? Shout out to my sister. Yo, my sister, Graham Jones, bro. That's it.
You might say Graham Joe. What about Steve Bruce?
Who? Who's that? Who's that? Who's speaking?
Hey,
Why are you
I
talking
reckon
about him?
I reckon Graham Jones came in and said, "Hey, man, there's none of that today.
Oh,
I'm
this
taking the
is,
lead."
I was in front of you. Look, Steve Bruce is like, yo, this is what I usually use. Nothing on the pad. Graham Jones like, yo, Steve, you do realize like if you play 4 people there instead of 5, that
Yeah,
actually work. And Bruce is
yeah.
probably like, what? 4 instead of
Slow down.
what?
Do you know that?
Oh
Like,
man.
you know what? I'm gassed here because we kept a clean sheet, which is what we can actually do. But to score 2 goals, I mean, it's such a shame that we've been starving Callum Wilson for just like 11 games. Like he just bagged twice. And the first goal was fantastic. The header was just incredible.
Get
The
that.
second goal, and this is why I said coaching is important. ASM gets that ball. He can run it. He can run it. He can. But he lays it off to Lewis. And that's what thinking is. Because under Bruce, I'm telling you, I don't think Lewis would have even made the run. It'd be like, yeah, you just dribble your way through now. But he made the run and it just made more sense. Right? And Lewis picks out Callum Wilson, who had a poor touch here, but because he's on the counter and there's no one there, he could afford it, calms himself and buries it. You know, we should have put it away. He should have put it away 5 minutes before that.
That's what I'm
He hit
saying.
the post.
Wilson could have had a hat trick. Like he hit
Yeah,
the post.
and,
He
you know, a great save off the crossbar.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
you know. And so we gave them so many problems because they couldn't figure us out. We were just all over the gap. I couldn't figure us out. Like, what are we actually playing though? Like, because we worked really hard. You know, we got physical, couple of yellows that we didn't need to get. I think Lascelles is a bit off the pace a bit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, it was a good performance. And once they came out in the second half, kind of, dominating possession. But then we just took over the reins again. Started pushing. And then we got the corner. And then boom, it's a goal. And next thing, we're comfortable.
You know how proud I am to actually see us play. Like, usually I wake up and I'm like, I don't even feel like chatting to you, man. I don't even feel like, I just feel like that's it. But today, gas, like, and it's only 3 o'clock, bro. Like, I'm happy by 3 o'clock. Imagine that. Like, the rest of the day is not ruined. Like, I can go and watch Match of the Day tonight, calmly.
It was strange to watch. I was watching the game like, are we playing like this for real? Like,
for real.
And we're actually playing decent.
Mickey Almiron was actually running with purpose, not just running because he can run. We didn't sign a triathlete though, people. This is what people need to realize. He runs a lot. He's Mo Farah. No, we don't want to just sign Mo Farah in the team. He can run with purpose. And actually, did you see in the corner? Yeah, when he's trying to waste time and he flipping flapped Michael Keane. I was like,
that was confident. Another thing is this year, I don't know if you noticed, when Miggy scored against Leeds, they didn't even celebrate. They didn't even run to him. It was all, he had time to put the ball in his stomach. No one was running. Today, when we got the first goal, the whole team was there.
Whole team.
And I think there was a tackle Mankilo made against the thingy that it was a 50-50, but he got in there, kicked the ball, and it came off the other player. Shelby went over to him, pats him on the head. These men are understanding, this team thing. You understand? Bruce did not play Mankilo for so long. And we're all asking, just why not? I don't understand why Yedlin got back in the team. We didn't understand why you're not playing Mankilo. And I kept on saying it. These players need coaching. Hey, Clinton, there's no way we are 11 games without a win bad as a team. Not with that squad.
That's what
11 games without a win.
Players, we've got to listen. I can complain as much as the next person. Like, I still don't want to see Shelby and Hendrick together. I still don't want to see like certain man playing and all the rest of it in different positions. But we're not 11 games, 12 games bad to be not winning. Like, to be said this, yes, it's over the top. At the same time, we should never be this long without a win. It was embarrassing.
But when did the coach come in?
3 days ago.
So this was his first game.
First game, bro. He was in
You know the madness, Clinton. Yeah, we shouldn't have lost to Leeds,
bruv. This is my man in training. Got the little whistle on that, yeah. Like, yeah, you Almiron, not left back, no. Listen, here, the goal's that way. Cool. Yo,
hey, we shouldn't have lost to Leeds. We shouldn't have lost to Leeds. There's no way we should have lost to Leeds. They were terrible. We scored the goal, yeah, and then we switch off again. Like, why are you playing Hayden at right back? Are you high?
I don't understand. And today, again, putting an absolute shift. I don't wonder why. I honestly need to understand why he's playing right centre back or whatever. Like, we've got enough centre backs for Hayden to be played into midfield. Put Hayden in midfield. Why have you got Shelby and Hendrick who cannot run or cannot? Well, listen, I'm not playing Shelby in midfield for his one ball that he can spray. Like,
to be fair, he got forward today though.
Yeah, he took the handbrake off. Fair enough.
Today, boy, he was on it today. He was on it.
Listen, we need more than that. We need more for that because we're definitely paying a lot more for what he's giving us.
I'd be interested to see now, and that's just the thing. The level raises, the players raise. So I'd like to see like Sean Longstaff and Matty Longstaff starting to get some coaching under this guy and actually improve him, and not just running around like headless chickens. You know what I mean?
I see all the cameras are like panning towards Bruce. Like, Bruce is he's come under pressure. Listen, on the camera right, bro. Listen, put it on my man. Put it on Graham, because I don't want to see
on Twitter. On Twitter, all I've seen is Graham's black and white army. It's hilarious. You men are giving Figgy no credit.
Nothing. Listen, he's been there 18 months. 18 months. Have you seen us play like that?
Nah.
Exactly. Nah. 18 months not seen us play like that under Bruce.
What's the season?
3 days, and that's already clean sheet. Callum Wilson scoring 2 goals. Shelby's looking better. Miggy Amiron puts in a shift. Like, what else can you complain about? Like,
and ASM still's not. We didn't even need him to win the game. Not like we needed him.
But at the same time,
but it's nice that he's come on and given us the addition. Fraser's not fully fit yet. You can tell. You know, but none of this stupid experiment shit with Carroll up front. What are you doing?
Done.
Joe Linton's not in the team, Rupert.
Listen, Joe Linton needs to go and get 10 more haircuts, please, boy. Just get out.
So the only way Joe Linton gets in the team now is if we're 3-0 up, Callum Wilson's had a blind up, we take him off and let Joe Linton run out the rest of the game. That's it.
The only way Joe Linton gets in the team if he has if he has dreadlocks, bro, because he's not having no more haircuts. Listen. Cut that guy bald and let him be banned for like the rest of the season, bro. Because I do not want to see him. I don't want to see him in no more black and white shirts. The only black and white shirt I want to see him maybe is a referee shirt. Because again, I don't want to see him in a Newcastle shirt ever again. So get him what he wants.
After the coach's performance today, yeah, if I see Joe Linton on the pitch, I'm like, you know what? He's seen something in training. I'll believe it. Yeah, you know what? He's seen the madness. Let's see how this plays out.
You see nothing in training.
Anything Bruce did, I was not confident in it. That's why I'm thinking to myself, bro, we're looking different today. I didn't even think about the coach.
You did. Hold on. You didn't see the infamous picture that's on Twitter. Like, it's got
after the game.
No. During the game, like Graham Jones is pointing, giving instructions. Steve Bruce is giving him like the little side eye, like.
No, you see, yeah, he just come off the bench. He hold in. You just see Steve Bruce like. I took it to the assistant. I was like, bro, your job is gone.
Gone out. He's done. Wait, in fact, who is it? Someone was saying that he might be getting a director of football role. Like, what the hell is that about?
No, just head coach. Just let him stay in the head coaching. I'm on the pitch.
No, Steve Bruce. Steve Bruce is going to get the director of football role, get moved upstairs. You know how they do, like, when once someone's past their time, they get moved upstairs. And then they give Graham Jones the actual job. Like,
upstairs to where? There's no upstairs in Newcastle.
What do you mean? They put him in the elevator, put him upstairs to the 18th floor, leave him in the Living in the
There's only the dugout and Mike Ashley. The rest is there's no other job. We don't have a scouting. We don't have none of that shit.
Oh yeah, I'm hearing that we need help with like the canteen area. So I think Steve Bruce will be a welcoming addition, making the bacon and stuff like that. So
Steve Bruce's role as a Newcastle is our role. He's a fan. Go back to being a fan. That's it.
He's a
He has
well-paid.
nothing else to offer.
He's a well-paid fan.
Nothing else to offer. He's gonna level in the credit today. I've been seeing it coming. All that shit. He's gonna say, you ain't seen shit coming. We got a new coach, and he told you your way is bullshit. Let me show you how to do it. Simple as.
Oh my god. You seen the games that we got coming up next? Someone put it in the chat. Where is it?
We got Palace, Southampton.
That's it. Yeah, Palace, Southampton, Chelsea, Man United, Wolves, and West Brom. So. Yeah.
But we'll take one game. You take one game at a time in it. So I'm just going to look at Palace. At home, I think we should be able to beat them. If we put in a shift like today, carry on that confidence, we should be able to win that. So let's just look to that. If we get 3 points from there, you know what? It's funny because I never thought we'd get relegated because the 19 points gave us so much stock and now we're on 22. And so now there's pressure on those three to win their games. And let's be honest, Sheffield United, even though they beat Man United choked on that one. They choked hard on that one. But I don't think they're going to be able to accumulate enough points to stay in the league. And West Brom just got hind in the other day. So
we need that West Brom game today, bro. Like we can't allow them 6 more games to get back to normal. Well, whatever normal is for them. Keith saying, what was that Newcastle United's strongest lineup today? I think possibly, but again, I still think ASM in the team is the strongest. Like
I think Fabrizio Hernandez at the back is 100% needed.
Oh yeah, I think
at the back is 100% needed. 100% needed.
Instead of Lascelles.
Yeah, Lascelles is done. Lascelles is done. I'll take Kieran Clark over Lascelles.
Yeah, in fact, when he came in, I felt a bit more at ease.
Lascelles got a yellow card within 3 minutes of the game. Fuck are you doing? Nah, man, I was pissed off at that. What are you doing? 3 minutes.
He hit him hard, bro. Okay, but yeah, okay. So you're saying,
you know what? He needs time to recuperate. He's been injured. Let him get some run in the reserves. Get some really. Unfortunately, we're out of all the cups, so there's no dead games, and we're chasing a relegation battle. But he needs time to get his fitness back because he's been terrible for the last 3 games.
Yeah. Well, at least listen. I would love to see ASM back in the side, starting rather than this little 30-minute cameo. Even when he did come on, you see that little 360 in the middle of the park? Oh my days! We don't deserve him. We don't deserve him.
The thing is, what our new coach will be able to highlight is he has to let them players know when he gets into space like that, a shot on goal has to come from this. Because you've opened up the pitch.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened with that possession. It was just a nice little turn. I think he spread it out wide. But you've got to from that, you've got to get a goal in. Because you've opened up the pitch, it's panic stations, and you're running at the defense. So we have to open up either Mickey pulls left or Fingy pulls right, so that he has options to feed somebody.
Yeah, not true.
Other than that, because if not, it's just a 360 in the middle of the pitch, which is nice. But I only care about the result.
True. It's nice for the highlight reel. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Dean said, "Do you think because of the win today, no transfers will come in now?" I think Dean, there was no transfer going to come in anyway. We might have got maybe a loan at best, but nothing. We're not parting with any like physical money. Maybe Bitcoin or something like that, but I don't think we're ever going to part.
What do we need players for? What for?
I think we need a left wing back, bro. I still think.
No, because Lewis.
That's it. That's what we got. We ain't got really done it to come back.
What do we need? He's not injured.
Nah, listen, we can't think like that.
Got Richie there.
Nah, Richie's gone, bro.
Okay, well, he's gone.
Sorry, he's going. Sorry.
Name a left wing back in the Premier League,
Well, we're probably going to get Jetro, innit?
No, we're not. He's not coming.
Oh, that's what I hear. That's the word on the street, man. Jetro.
I don't even want Jetro. I think it's a hype. I don't think he's good. I think he's all right. He had a good run with us for a few games. But we're giving him so much praise for, a few games? I'm not really on that.
He was all right, but he's just
My thing is this: I don't want a loan deal because we don't sign loan deals. I don't want a small fix. We need to change that mentality. If we don't bring in a player, I'm happy. We don't need anyone. I don't see the problem is. We don't need a midfielder. We don't need another defender. If a left back comes in, if you say so, if we're short there, I say okay, cool. But other than that, I'm not really fussed about getting players in, especially on loan deals. They don't work.
Well, we're linked with him. We're linked with Hamza Chowdhury as well from Leicester.
Yeah, I don't actually want him, but whatever.
No.
What for? Like, what for? What are we missing here?
We need a bit of bite in the middle, man. I'm still not
we said that with Bentaleb. We said that with Bentaleb. We don't need bite in the middle. All we ever needed was coaching. As you can see today, we didn't lack bite in the middle today. We just lacked. We've been lacking ideas. And bringing in a defensive enforcer is not going to bring us ideas.
Yeah. But I would also... I know we're not going to do it, but I would like to see another forward in it because...
Why?
No, because Callum Wilson by himself, man.
He's always going to be by himself. We're never going to play two forwards.
No, but if Callum Wilson's not on form one day, then who else are going to be?
Then what? But he's not been on form for the past 4 games.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why we need someone.
So what we should have done? We should have benched him and started Gale. So what, you want us to bring in a striker? You want us to bring in a striker who's going to wait, whose whole mindset is, I'm here to just wait for Callum Wilson to be off form. That's the kind of striker you want? So who's that?
Josh King.
So you think Josh King's going to come to our club just to wait for Callum Wilson to be off form?
He's been doing that for years, bro.
No, he fancies himself. Good. I don't think we need another striker. I think we're good with strikers. What we need is coaching. Let's see the team play to its best ability and not bring in empty chess pieces for no reason, just to stack players in. We did that last year. We got Lozano in, we got Bentaleb in, we got someone else in, and Danny Rose in, and they were all waste of time.
All of them.
Yeah, if we're going to get loans in beginning of the season so that we can see how they progress, in January, they just come for contract time so they can get into the Euros.
Fumbi said it all, bro. Director of football. There you go.
Thank you. We need, you know what, Fordy? Most of our problems are mentality.
Yeah.
We just see ourselves as a surviving club. Any results will do. And Maradona, when Maradona went to Napoli, he said he didn't like the mentality, just surviving. He said we have to change that. Let's win. You can't just force winning, you know. You got to want it. And that's what's killed us for 11 games. We didn't want to win. Today, we had to win. And look what happened.
Graham Jones, man. Graham Jones.
You probably just said to them, what are you? Shams? Are you sham boys that are just going to get whooped by Sheffield United? Or you play football?
Bruv, we should have brought Graham Jones in time ago. What do you think of the Dwight Gale situation? Do you think he's leaving?
I don't care, man.
What? You Rufus now? What? One game changed, bro.
I don't care. He doesn't play. So what do I care? Let him go then, innit? If we can get 14 million for him, sell him. What do we need him for?
You get no 14 million for that.
Right, when he can bounce. We don't need him. Let him chase his career so he can feed his family. We're cock blocking his future.
For me, the director of football, I love it. Right, that's it.
What's next on the agenda?
There's nothing next, man. We just won a game. There's nothing else to chat about. We won a game. We've got Graham Jones at the helm. Steve Bruce is now a backup dancer. So yeah, I appreciate it. For me, thank you for coming on, man. Thank you for sharing this moment with me as well. And thank you for everyone for listening as well. We won a game. Oh my God.
Come on, away the lads.
We can watch Match a Day in peace.